Years ago, a farmer named Kishan lived in Petalnagar. He was somehow managing his household by working on the farm of a village landlord. Earlier, Kishan also had farms, but due to his father's illness, he had to sell all his farms. It was becoming difficult to treat his father and run the household expenses with the money he earned as a laborer. Every day he thought about how to improve the condition of the house. Even today, with this thought in mind, Kishan went out to work on the landlord's farm early in the morning. While digging, his spade hit some metal and a loud noise was heard. Kishan wondered what was there here. He immediately dug that pot and a big pot came out from there. Kishan became sad after seeing the pot. Kishan thought that if these were jewels, the condition of my house would have improved a bit. Then Kishan thought that let me eat food now. Kishan threw the spade in his hand in the pot to eat his food, and after washing his hands and face, he started eating. After finishing his food, Kishan went to the pot to pick up his spade. As soon as he reached there, Kishan was surprised. There were not one but many spades inside the pot. He could not understand anything. Then he threw a basket kept with him in the pot. That one basket also became many as soon as it went inside the pot. Seeing all this, Kishan became happy and brought that magical pot home with him. Every day he would put some of his tools in that vessel, and when they became too many, he would go to the market and sell them. By doing this, the condition of Kishan's house started improving. He earned a lot of money in this way and also got his father treated. One day Kishan bought some jewelry and put them in the pot too. Those jewelry also became many. In this way, Kishan gradually became rich and he even stopped working as a laborer for the landlord. Seeing Kishan becoming rich, landlord Mohan became suspicious of Kishan. He went straight to Kishan's house. There he came to know about the magical pot. He asked Kishan, "When and from whose house did you steal this pot?" Kishan said in a frightened voice, "Sir, I found this pot while digging in the field. I have not stolen it from anyone's house." On hearing about digging in the field, the landlord said, "When this pot was found in my field, it became mine." Kishan pleaded a lot not to take the magical pot with him, but landlord Mohan did not listen to him at all. He forcefully took the magical pot with him. The landlord also started putting things in it and increasing them like Kishan. One day the landlord put all the ornaments present in his house in that pot one by one and became very rich overnight. Suddenly the news of the landlord becoming rich reached the king of Petalnagar. On inquiring, the king also got information about the magical pot. Then what? The king immediately sent his men and got that pot from the landlord's house to the palace. As soon as that magical pot reached the palace, the king started putting the things present around him in it. The king was stunned to see the things increasing. Eventually the king himself went inside that pot. Soon many kings came out of that pot. Every king who came out of the pot said, "I am the real king of Petalnagar, you have been made by this magical pot." While this was happening, all the kings started fighting among themselves and died fighting. During the fight, that magical pot also broke. Everyone in the city came to know about the terrible fight that took place in the palace because of the magic pot. On getting this information, the laborer Kishan and the landlord Mohan thought, it was good that we used the magic pot correctly. That king lost his life because of his stupidity. Learning from the story, there are two lessons from the story of the magic pot. First, stupidity always has a bad end. Second, everything should be used carefully. Excess can be harmful. If you like my video, kindly subscribe my channel and share with your friends.